Hey there all, it's Palmina here, and I'm bringing you this week's weekly from Monday the 21st of October right through till Sunday the 27th of October. So I'm just going to quickly shuffle the cards and then we'll get straight into it. I'll be pulling 3 cards, so just bear with me and we'll see what the energies are and what the vibe is for the week ahead. Remember that this is just a general reading, so obviously not going to resonate with every single one of you, but I have no doubt that whoever watches this will take something away with them. I believe there's a message for everybody at some point in their life. So whether it be that you listen to it and you're like, oh yeah, no, that hasn't resonated with me right at this point, or during the actual week, remember that energy can be a week either side. So it could be something that may have already happened or may happen a week after, and then also could be something that's actually happening. You've got to remember that people and places and situations that you're surrounded with and around also influence your energy. So it could be related to someone or something around you, around work. It could be in your home, family, which doesn't mean directly at in your home, but aunties, cousins, good friends, relatives, family, whoever you class as all of those to yourself. Yeah, so it could be something that you hear of or something like that that actually relates to this. Ooh, okay. I'm going to take them. We had 3 slip out, so let's take these ones and see how this goes. Oh, fantastic. Okay, so, all right, so the 3 cards that we have the 8 of Cups, we have the 10 of Swords, and we have the Magician. I love it. Absolutely love it. Wow. Okay. Endings of cycles, endings of, the way you're thinking, the way you have looked at things before, the way you've done things before, the way you've perceived things to be, the way you believed things were, the way you were brought up, the way you were taught things were right to wrong, or this is the best way to do things, or you need to do things this way, or you should behave this way, or this is what you need to go and do or be or dress or look or wear, or whatever it is, eat, act, all that sort of stuff. So there's a lot of stuff here. The theme for the week is endings and new cycles, old ways of being and thinking and seeing things that are coming to an end. So, and I don't want you to think that poof, bang, it's actually all just done and dusted, that everything has actually ended. A lot of things have. You've seen things. This has been a process. Things have been happening and you've noticed it. There's things that have made you feel like, things that have happened over the past months that have made you feel that, things have, like, you've really hit rock bottom in, like, mentally you've really struggled, and physically as well, because that obviously the way we think, if it's making us feel shitty and stuff, it affects how we act and our physical being. So there's been times in your life where you've felt like shit, oh my god, I've just hit rock bottom and I just can't get out of this hellhole, whether it be work, home, food habits, an addiction of some form, be it with a person or some form of drug, or that sort of thing. So it's different for everyone because it's a general reading, so it'll be different for all of you, but it'll either be for yourself or someone who's watching this, or someone that like you're listening to this and going, you know what, I know exactly who that relates to. So there's been a lot of endings coming. So up to this point, so you've already been through a lot of stuff, but there's more to come. Obviously, we're constantly, you know, the wheel of fortune, the wheel of life is constantly moving, and so there's always, you know, beginnings and endings, and, you know, obviously the middle ground there as well. But we're constantly revolving and things coming to a close so that new things can open up for us, and then that comes to a close and then another thing opens. So, but what I'm getting at is this week is really showing you, and you probably already have seen, as I've said, that some things you've already let go of a lot of things in your mind. You've already started to even work on new things that you're sitting there going, you know what, I can now see, now that I've let all that go, now that my mind is a lot clearer, because I can see that now I'm going to, you know, be thinking this way or doing this way, or no longer having to carry this mental burden, because you know that it's not yours to carry anymore. They were things that were other people's thoughts and feelings and beliefs and so forth, and you've realized, wow, okay, they actually aren't mine anymore, and wow, I feel so much lighter with that and freer in my mind and so forth, and in my body. So now you're coming into that free space that's allowing you to go, you know what, now I can see and feel and hear and touch and taste and all that sort of stuff. You know, you feel it all. You know what, like all the stuff that is yours, that was buried down under all this other stuff that people were putting out and telling you for all these years or months or weeks or days or whatever it may be, that now that's all come to the surface because all that other stuff has just been cleared away, and you're still working on more stuff that's going to bring up more of yourself, your thoughts, your feelings, you know, because not everything that you have, you know, pushed down previously is going to pop up and go, hey, I'm here, and yeah, you're just going to run with it. You've got to process it. You know, there's feelings and you know, there's a way of moving through those things to work out what it is that actually means for you, or how you think about that now, that emotion, that thought, that feeling, because it's sort of new to you, some of this stuff. So, you know, as I said, some stuff will be, wow, yep, good, yep, I'm clear on that and I know what I'm doing with that. And other things you're going to be sitting there going, right, okay, I need to work on that and work out, okay, how do I feel with that? Does that, you know, does it sound good? Say it out loud. Say it to yourself in the mirror. See how you feel. Are you comfortable looking at yourself directly in the mirror, eye to eye, and going, you know, I love you. I really, truly love you. Or, you know, I think you look fantastic today, or I know that you're strong and confident and you can do this. You know, see how you feel with whatever it is that's coming up for you, and find a way to do that, whether it be running it by a friend, you know, maybe picking up the phone and having a chat to somebody, you know, that sort of thing, and role playing it, you know, and see how you feel with that. So a lot of this stuff now has come to the surface. A lot of it is coming to the surface, but what I can tell you is that you're now on your way, and you already have been. I don't think you realize you already have been, but you're literally bang on your way now, from now, to really just getting on your way on doing what you know is right for you. You know, as I said, it's a process. It's not, you know, right, today you're going to sit there and go, okay, yeah, well, that's it. You know, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. Hey, you might try that and see how it goes for you. Some things may work perfectly, but a lot of this stuff, as you know, is a process. It took time for things to get pushed down over years and years, you know, and it's taken time for things, you know, the onion layers to be peeled back of all that stuff to allow now, you know, all this stuff to come bubbling up. So, and there's continuous more layers being pulled back. So more and more stuff is going to continually keep coming up. But it's good, exciting stuff. It's stuff that you want to be working on, you know. Feel it and go, you know what, I want to work on this because I know this makes me feel good. This makes me feel better. You know, this makes me think clearer. This makes me smile more. This makes me want to compliment people. This makes me want to go off and do this over here. This makes me want to be love and share love, and, you know, whatever it may be. So it's about working on yourself. It's you have the strength. You've got the Magician card here. So basically, so what I have here, I'll just give you a quick look again so you understand what I'm talking about. So we have the Eight of Cups. We have the Ten of Swords and the Magician. So I read from left to right, but the center card is the theme for the week, which tells me the Ten of Swords, as much as it looks really scary, like 10 swords in the back of someone's back, I'm telling you, you've already been there. You've been there so many times you've hit rock bottom. How many times have you actually been there and you know, you've gotten over it, you've moved on, you've dealt with it, you've been the magician your whole life because you've mastered so many things. You've had, like, the amount of times you've been down and out, and it felt like you needed to go searching for something bigger and better, and you know, you felt guilty about it, or you know, you just weren't in a position to do it, or you didn't feel you had the strength, or whatever it was, you're now there. The 10 is about endings and new beginnings. So you've already hit rock bottom. You've been there multiple times, and you've recently been there where you've been to the point where you're like, you know what, enough, I'm done. I'm moving on now. Like I need to make a change. I need to make lots of changes. I need to put something in place to start working towards those changes. And you already have been. And the thing is, the Magician is where you're headed. It's telling you that you already have all the tools, all the skills, all the knowledge, all everything that you need, and everything that you need to go look for more of what you might need in order to do and get you to where you want to be. So the Magician says, okay, yeah, you've got all the skills and tools to be able to get yourself to, like, out of this situation and not be there again, or not be to that level again. Do you know what I mean? But it's also telling you that you have all the skills, the knowledge, the education, the whatever you want to call it. You have all that to be able to go and further educate yourself, further become knowledgeable in whatever it is that you want to do. You know, we have the internet, we have Google, we have bloody everything, anyone and everyone. We're always learning from other people, and that open yourself up and allow yourself to take on some of the stuff that people are actually telling you. Start listening to your surroundings, start, you know, listening to yourself. And the more you open yourself up, the more you'll find that the messages and the signs through what people are saying, through, you know, the music on the radio, through feathers, through coins that you might find on the floor, through whichever way these messages come to you, through a dog just rocking up on your front door, which me and hubby literally had this week. Oh my God, I wanted to keep him, but anyway, I didn't. But yeah, so, you know, there's messages and signs coming in all the time. So wisdom, there's just so much, there's so much downloads coming from the universe at the moment. So tap into yourself. You have what it takes to do whatever it is that you want to do. Everyone is reaching towards something. Everyone is moving, you know, towards something. Even if you think you're doing nothing, and literally, you know, it's a lie. Life changes constantly. From 1 second ago, you know, I'm now doing something different, which is, you know, saying something or moving my face differently or whatever it is. So you have what it takes, you always have, but you've got even more knowledge now. You know that you can go and research and, you know, do courses if you have to, or go there's so many free seminars and lessons and YouTube. Oh my God, like, you know, so much free like teachings out there, so many people that want to give free advice, and you know, so take advantage of it. You know, those people there, like myself, we do this so we can give out, you know, the information that's been channeled through us and give it out to you, same as, you know, what I'm doing and what everyone else is doing when we put ourselves out here. So, you know, whether that be on Facebook, whether that be on YouTube, whether that be at an actual job that you sit at your desk, or, you know, behind a counter, or washing cars, or, you know, whatever it is, we're all teaching each other. So open up your ears, open up your eyes, listen, open up your senses, you know, smell the roses, and start absorbing that information that's been given out to you freely. And you'll continue to be guided because you're clear. You've already been there. You've been there multiple times before. You know how to get yourself out of these situations. You're already on your path to feeling freer and lighter, and there's more stuff being allowed to come in because this is what you're doing. You're searching for more. You know there's more out there for you. It doesn't mean that you've got to, leave your job, quit your part, leave your family and stuff like that. It just means that internally you're searching for more. You're searching for more of who you are. And, if you're wanting to do that, that's fantastic, because it means that you're wanting to give more to the world. While you're still alive here on this planet, you have got so much to give to other people, and that's what it's about. So while you're here, be alive, be happy, love yourself, share that out to everybody, and go live your life. You've got it. You're the magician. And if you don't feel it, I'm telling you, get out there. There's free services out there. Get out there, and the tools are out there to go and get what you need. So friggin' amazing, amazing week ahead. So freedom, 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 freedom. What have we got here for numbers? Actually, I'll just do a quick numerology. We've got 10 and 8 is 18, and 1 is 9, and 1 and 9 is 10. I'll be fucked. 1 and 0 reverts to 1, which is you're a leader. You're a champion. You are the one that can, take you to where you need to go. It's new beginnings, it's opportunity, it's expansion, it's love, it's, being a pioneer, it's taking that first step, it's, it's magical. So go out there, be the leader of yourself, and love yourself first, and then go out there and love everyone else. Oh, I'm excited. Fantastic week. Have a great week, everybody, and I'll see you next week. Bye for now.